We're at the next part of our message. We're really breaking down what the feminine and the masculine are doing. We're going to start off with channel messages. They're right here. The feminine, the water energies are connecting to the pentacles. And that's that Taurus Pisces energy. They are speaking in their truths of connection and abundance. And there's a reason why we're using those energies right now, and we are going to discuss that. The fire energies are connected to air right now. The masculine are manifesting through the energy of change and revolution to create peace through integrity of the flame with their light. And a clear action of what the flame needs to do now. And it's going to be different on everyone's path as they're all unique. But it has to do with like action, healing action. Higher powers. The higher powers show me there's a connection between the stars right now and temperance. And this has to do with what we're grounding from the heavens to the earth through us. And it's connected to the energy right now of the high priestess. Three energies connected are the triple healing energies, and they're blessing us. And even if you're not feeling right now, this is all connected back to that message, our last message, and the goddesses, and being open to the receptivity and allowing the gifts. The child says the connection equals 3 of Cups. And they showed me the 3 of Cups under the moon. And that creates abundance. But this equates, it's all about connecting to the inner child. The inner child's present as my child chimes in, confirmation. And this is the connection to our body. And this is also has everything to do with our habits now. How to retreating the body, and what are our daily habits that are in our routine that allow healing, that allow time for regeneration, that allow time for recharging. Because we are grounding our spirit through our soul. And that's allowing what the blessings of the lunar energies and what they have to offer at the time of the night. During the night, we rest, we recoup, we regenerate, we recharge. Message from the animals. Connected to what is being illuminated. All this is connected to what's being illuminated in the dark. And they showed me a rabbit underneath the moon. And that was the symbolism to what's being illuminated in the dark, the unknown, and has to do with the fertility of what is being created between the masculine and feminine. And that is the connection. Also, the rabbit is connected to the Fibonacci sequence and spiral, and what we are creating, the actual expansion. And that's connected to the masculine, feminine, divine, inner child. And there's something to do with within, without and within. Usually, we always discuss it's from within to without, but something is going to happen from without to within. And it will be unique for all of us as to this is all about our divine blueprint and paths. But there's a message there. Now, this is connected to these cards, and they show me to share these messages specifically. Here is the High Priestess, and we know that we have divine knowledge that can help others through our spiritual teachings. And this is through our truths. You know, it's just as simple as activating with our truths, or you are teaching, you are on mission work. You know, there's all different ways that we go on mission work as energy healers, as co-creators, consciousness creators. We are creating new earth through all these different ways. And we are touching other people's lives and shifting them through all these different ways as we transform with our light from old self to new self. And a lot of times it's like peeling off the layers of, you know, let's even use like those old jawbreakers from back in the day. You know, they go through all the different colors as you go into the center, and that's kind of what we're doing as we go through and we get closer and closer to the center. As we expand, you know, just picture that jawbreaker. It's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. We are actually getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And there is the connection from without to within. Our spirit is expanding that much more from without to within as we go. So as we go from without to within, we are going the opposite way from within to without. Our spirit is expanding that much more. It's the flow. It's how things work here. And this is connected to our, you know, and I'm sorry if that didn't make a lot of sense. The visual within my head did, and I really hope that that message got portrayed. And if it didn't, we will get deeper into it. We'll get further into it. This is how we learn. We expand off the knowledge. We're seeking within the unknown. And the thing we have to learn is this doesn't just happen overnight. Like a lot of the times we're seeking in the dark. We have to allow the time to use the masculine energy in order to make sense of what we're seeking and put it all together. And that's what we're doing here. We are mixing the masculine and feminine energies. We are manifesting from the 5D through the 3D. It's happening right here, right now, in real time. We seek the information and then we sort it out in a logical pattern. And that's why I'm called to do things in the order in which I'm doing. It's because the pattern that we are creating in order to create here. Now, this is all about our divine passions, and we be honest with ourselves. What is our heart's true desire? And we follow our desires. Our desire sets us free. And this is following that our passions, because our passions create life from within us. That is the most healing, freeing feeling you can feel. And that's connection to the inner child. The light of the world, and we know that spirit, higher self, the Hierophant, and the Hermit have all come to knock on our door. And it's thanks to the divine. That's the representation of all these energies. They've just come. Like, here, it's time. We're going to do another level of you practicing how to create with your light. And your light's going to expand that much more. And it's about our spiritual awareness. And they've shown me it's completely connected to the blackbird and the magical and unique qualities of our own untapped potential, and they're unfolding now. So the magical and unique qualities of your untapped potential are unfolding now. Thank you from the message from the blackbird. And it's connected to our sensitivity. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. You are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. And this is why we're detoxing, we're going all natural, we're having high vibe, electrolyte foods. We're eating life. If we eat life, we are life. If we eat death, well, you know what that means. So we gotta be, we just are doing the things that are gonna help us on our spiritual quest. This is about our divine inheritance. And that's what kind of keeps us going. When we are in the energy of the hanged man and we're going without some of the things, it's like, you know, well, why can't I do this? Because that's of old earth and we're going to new, and we're creating new earth through us. And it has a lot to do, you know, with, we talked about, we're shifting our environments, feng shui. We're decluttering. We're creating with color. We're creating with atmosphere. We are creating an atmosphere. What does it look like? What does it feel like to you? And we know cleanliness is godliness. It is true. That's why when we have a shower, we feel better. Sometimes we have to take some time to declutter and clean. It doesn't mean, you know, we have to be obsessive about it every day. Remember, this is about the balance. and finding the in-between, the flow. Also too, if you're being really sensitive and being called towards going all natural, you know, you're breaking out, well, it could be because of the toxins that are building up. So really do research on the products that you are using. Anything, you know, it takes 26 seconds for something to enter your bloodstream through your skin. 26 seconds. So what we are putting on our skin is like, what? It's an organ. We need to treat it as so. Take care of thyself, right? Our body is thy temple. Mama Kila, the moon, is helping us right now. This card keeps on flying on out. Every time I put it on my tarot card table, she keeps flying out. Even my son went over and was going to fix the window, and then he hit the table and she went flying on out. My mom's like, there's a message for you on the floor. And there she was. So the moon is speaking, because we know we've gotten confirmation like 8-9 times. The sun is here. We are grounding our spirit through our soul. That's why we're on the path of the moon. And when it's dark, we need to look up to the light. And we are grounding, we know, to the earth. And this is our connection to the earth right now. And we have received these cards on our moon reading, our new moon and Taurus reading. And this is why we're using the energies of Pisces and Taurus. Pisces is helping us to connect to our abundance and Jupiter. This is what they've shown me. Because we know Pisces helps us connect to the unknown and is the 12th house, the zodiac's gutter ball. All the information of the planets, the connection to the divine, the oneness, all the wisdom that we need. Guys, there's someone coming. Thanks for hanging tight, guys. It's time to take my Fluffy Soul Tribe members on a walk, and my mom was just reminding me of that. But it's great because, you know, we spend a lot of time here with La Luna and the stars, and it's also great to get time with the sun. That's balance. So we'll go and we'll have a quick little walk and get some sunlight, some vitamin D, and we'll come back. And we will get this reading. But before we do, I'm going to quickly finish the messages, okay? So Pisces is helping us with our abundance. So we're using the energy of Pisces to connect with Jupiter and to ground our abundance. And that's because Pisces is connected to all the energy of the zodiac's gutter ball, the 12th house. And this is all the wisdom of all the planets, the connection to the oneness, the connection to the dark and the light. And Pisces is a master at transmuting the shadow energies through art. That is one of Pisces' gifts. And this is our connection to the cup. To the unknown. This is the water energies sensing in the unknown. This is the mother energies working their magic, helping us to ground love through the connection to Jupiter and our abundance. Now, we connect to the energy of Taurus. And Taurus is actually helping us to ground our abundance, what we are manifesting with Jupiter, to the earth. And right now, they've shown me that this is happening with the sun. We're expanding with the sun. And we know the sun is connected to La Luna. And the sun right now is working with the energies of air. And it is connected to this message, this crystal. And this message is going to tie in with what's happening right now. Cosmic evolution. These crystals are embedded with immense spiritual energy and information for guidance and insight.
They are here to help Earth ascend into higher expression of consciousness, and thus so are we. These crystals are connected to us and what we came here to do, mission work. And it's connected to our self-understanding. You are being you are a being of light here to help Earth evolve. Although you need to rise above mundane concerns, keep your feet on the ground and deal with the everyday. Too much emphasis on how sweetness and light leads to ignoring your shadow energies, which become inauthentic and lethal. Niceness, if not acknowledged and integrated, stay real. Leave your ego behind. And there is the acceptance of the dark with the light. And, it's just understanding we live in a world that is polarized. We have the negative charge with the positive. The only thing is here, it's twisted. We have so much negative. We need to add the positive charge in order to shapeshift, in order to transmute all the dark energy and the harm that the shadows have caused. The shadows. And that's why we're going to always be doing work with acknowledging the shadows and just transmuting them and facing them. To continue to keep that balance between yin and yang, the dark and the light. Because if we go too far into the positive, we are not balanced. Divination. You are here to represent spiritual light on earth and help it evolve. Make yourself heard. A project is successful no matter what. Avoid becoming impractical and having too high an opinion of yourself to the detriment of others. Retain your humility. Now that is also a key message. And this is just, we're keeping it real with ourselves. We're just keeping it real with ourselves. That's what we're doing here. We're building off the truth, and we all have dark and light within us, and we all have a negative charge in order to manifest. And we're just keeping it real. We're looking at it for what it is, but this still doesn't mean, I'm just going to be miserable. No, you're accepting the experiences and the energies of dark and light, negative and positive, for what they are in order for you to shape shift them and transmute them and turn them into the glorious picture of your life as you raise your vibration and you have your soul's expansion. Healing insight. Recognizing that every soul is precious ensures you remain in cosmic harmony. And there it is. That's how we're going to heal from competitiveness of our flame. Because on New Earth, it's not like what we're doing here. It's like, who's better than that person? Or even look on YouTube right now. That person's doing this better than this person. This person's doing it better than that person. No, we're all doing it at our own pace. We're all on our own spiritual quest of expansion. And it's all of us coming together in order to expand. And we're all doing it in our own unique way. And nobody is better or worse than anyone else. We're just at a different point in our spiritual revolution or expansion. And if someone is lower vibrational and has hurt you, it's okay. We can just move away from that and forgive them with light and love. But it doesn't mean that we have to allow the harm to continue. We set the boundary. We know we're the dolphin. And we have achieved being able to connect with that dolphin energy because we understand that when we are connecting, we're not going to harm thyself in order to heal with others. This is about now taking the next step in the evolution of humanity and continuing on this beautiful stability of the light and the healing path that we are on in order to really band together and shapeshift with our communities of the light that offer support. These communities recognize the dolphin energy and they honor the dolphin energy. And it's not like, no, you have to harm yourself to heal with me. It's like, no, we're honoring the dolphin energy. We support the dolphin energy. We are thy dolphin energy. And we're all going to be here to continue to heal and support and uplift one another. But it doesn't mean that we have to engage in self-harm in order to continue on. We're facing the shadow energies. We're changing. We're shifting from old earth to new earth. And this is connected to the frequency cosmic frequency. These are cosmic vibrations, multi-dimensional vibrations of the cosmic energies. And the chakras is connected to all chakras, the highest being the crown. And we can use this energy within every moment. And the soul path, I want you to see right here, assisting the earth to evolve. Thank you to the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle by Judy Hall. All right, guys, we're going to go for a little walk with our furry friends, get a little vitamin D, and we're going to come back and we are going to receive our messages. Please be with us here to heal, harmonize, and raise the vibrations. Let us see the answers we are seeking. Thank you. Amen. All right, guys, we are back. That was a great time to get a little bit of vitamin D, heal, and hang out with the furry friends. Now, this has been laid out in a specific order. We're going to see how the feminine energy is mirroring the masculine. I've been called to have specific decks present. So we have the Oceanic Tarot representing the feminine energy right now. Eight of Cups, change. And this change creates connection. So that's our link to our channeled messages. How the feminine is connecting to her connections in order to create her abundance. And this is connecting to that dolphin energy, where we're able to heal with someone else without compromising our own health. And we care, we're compassionate, we care about other species at this point. We care about the plants, we care about the animals, we care about life. We even care about the dark side. We have found unconditional love for people in lower vibrations from us, except the only thing is we are in the energy of the dolphin, so we have boundaries set and things set in place so that we don't go down. Seven of Wands, endurance, and this is about our endurance right now. We need to keep going. Wrong way. We need to keep going with our flame. Because there's the Queen of Pentacles, kindness. We need to keep going with our kindness. And there's the Fool, the new beginning, where we expand anew. And look at, I love this representation here, the symbolism. Diving right off a cliff into the water. Just meditate on that for a minute. Just meditate on the feeling of what it would feel like to just dive off a cliff into the water with no fear, free. And there's the dolphin right there. Now, we're with that dolphin. We've achieved this. We've achieved dolphin energy. And we know that there's medicine there. We've been hanging with the animals. No more drama. Yeah. Self-reflection. This is where we're seeing our truth. We're ending the drama and we're seeing our truth here with judgment and self-reflection. That's where we're playing our truth. And this is where we're connecting with the higher realms, the angels, the light. And we're transforming through our sadness. There's a transformation here through the Five of Cups and death and transformation.
It's connected to our truth. All right, let's see how the masculine is mirroring the feminine now.
We will be using the Golden Tarot in representation of the masculine energy helping the feminine to expand.
All right. Well, no big surprise there, guys. We're in it. This is the times. We're on point. We're on target. The Hierophant. There's our connection to higher self. So this is what we're seeking within the unknown. And this energy is how we're expanding what we're seeking. So this is connecting to higher self in order to find balance. To gain the key is to gain access to the wisdom that we are seeking. Through the connection to the divine. Through the connection to higher self. Through the connection from within to without. And that's right now the energy of the Hermit meeting up with the energy of the Hierophant. Through the divine. And so something is meeting from within to without right now. All right. And here it is. Here's the connection. The Hierophant brings us the Two of Cups. We got the keys to the sun and the moon. Yin and yang, each creating within this cup. The masculine and feminine, each creating within this cup. In order to create the equality, in order to create the unconditional love, in order to create love from fear. This is the switch in the templates. This is healing. This is healing the templates of old earth to new earth through us, through our connections. It's emotional freedom. And here with the Queen of Pentacles and our kindness, we're moving forth with the Chariot. Because now we have connected yin and yang to the moon through the sun, as this is messages from the masculine. So we're moving forth. Something's activated here. There's a new pathway. And it has to do, our new beginnings have to do with the Seven of Swords and the trickery that we have seen through. And we've acted on the trickery. We've acted with integrity of the light. And either walked away from the trickery, raised our vibration from the trickery, or reflected the truth from within to without and just stopped tricking thyself. Or one of all three. The messages will resonate differently as we all are healing from different angles. And we have 2 pages where the feminine's ending drama. The masculine is expanding it with the Page of Wands. Oh, this is the Knight of Swords. Let me get that straight. This is the masculine. This connects back to the channeled messages, where the masculine is understanding what he needs to do now with his flame. Understanding the integrity of the light. What that is. Through the energy of the child. And it's through putting an end to conflict. Because we have the 10 of Pentacles. There's our expansion. Part of our fortune increase. This would be expanding from the 10 of Cups with our 10 of Pentacles. And here we have the Queen of Cups. So now we have Taurus and Pisces connecting. The Cups and the Pentacles. And there's the energies that are working together in order to help us expand. Well, let me get Taurus. And we're doing this through the earth. And it's literally from what we're moving away from. And now we go from the Page to the King with the masculine energy. And that connects us back to the feminine. There's the Empress. Beautiful. All right. Now, let's just see how the energies are connected.
We will be using the Angel Tarot to receive our messages from the higher realms.
Through the higher realms. Seven of Pentacles. This is about our vision through our heartache. So we're going to see something, and it's connected to our heartache. Because this is a message from the angels, and there's two cards stuck together. And gossip. We're having a vision that's connected to heartache and gossip, some sort of communication, lower vibrational communication, but it's connected to home. The Ten of Cups, our life's purpose, and it's through our celebration of the Three of Cups and our connection. There's an activation within there, and you know what? This is all about our dedication, and there it is, the Lovers. We're dedicated to the work we're doing on the path. We're dedicated to our healing. We're dedicated to our expansions. And there we come together, the angels of commitment. And this is uniting within to without in order to raise vibration and connect to unconditional love and manifest. Manifest your abundance, your divine inheritance. And this is trusting in a connection. And we got this message on our last reading. It's trusting in that connection. No matter what's happening right now, just trusting in the connection and still creating with the love. Even if you're not together, still creating with the love, but you've let them go. They're free. It's not possessive. You honor their path back to one. You honor their path of what they're doing. You honor what they came here to do, and you allow their path to unfold, and you love them, and you hold them within your heart so that they come back home. And they're coming back home to self. They're coming back home to the divine. They're coming back home to love. They're coming back home to healing. And you're doing the same, and you're still continuing with your life as you go forth. You matter. What you came here to create matters. And it gives us opportunities to see reflecting it back to us through all kinds of other relationships, because this Two of Cups is connected to all the other relationships within our lives. And you know, we have been reflected back love through other people within our lives, and they're equally as important to us. And creating with them is equally as important, and that's how we heal from codependency. And that's one of the things that we came here to shift. One of the templates we came here to create is this love is not possessive. It does not manipulate. It doesn't own. It's free. It's expansive. It allows expansion. It allows expansion on one's path. Don't become food for the other counterpart. We don't want to become ego food for the other counterpart, because then that also twists things up. This is about healing the love between the masculine and feminine through the child and the divine. And I really think it's time that the child speaks. We will be using the Sun and Moon Tarot to receive our messages from the child. Well, look, and there is the child's energy bringing us luck on our spiritual quest. Okay. Oh, I did not pick up this card, and I'm feeling a vibe from it. Let's see what it is. Frick, I can't get it up. It's landed. It's on the 10 of Pentacles. It's stuck to the 10. Frick, what the heck, man?
I need juice.
You need some juice? Okay, hold on. There's my child. Oh.
Get my juice.
It's 5 of Swords. Go ahead and get your juice. Let's see what's happening.
See it.
There's a lot of symbolism within here. Because we know this is about the Three of Swords, but we're creating peace. We're creating peace through our heartache. And that's why it's defeat. We're healing from what's lower, the lower vibrational energies. And we're moving on from our heartache that either counterpart has caused either. We're just having a clean slate and we're moving on, where we're putting the past in the past. It will always be a part of us, but we're pulling out the charge. And we're putting the charge in what we're creating anew. And then when we're ready, we take what's left over and we add it to what we're creating and we transmute through it. And see, that's why we don't also run. That's also how we don't run from our past. We do face it. We transmute it. We're the phoenix rising from the ashes. So we just accept our heartache here. That we've suffered some sort of pain, some sort of trauma in order to get here. It's connected to our truths with the Four of Swords. So now we have the Sword of Clarity through healing from our pain. And our truths is connected to the Hierophant. And there we are. And that's the energy we need to connect to in order to get to the Two of Cups. And this is where we're going. Because we are creating anew and we're getting to this space. Through this energy. This is the path that we are taking. This is the path that is being illuminated. And it's being illuminated through the High Priestess on the path of the moon with the Eight of Cups. Change. It's being illuminated through change. And now we restore balance. There is the flow between yin and yang, the dark and the light, and we are creating, going forth with love, with the dolphin. So now we've transformed from the space of the Fool here, and we have the energy of the dolphin, and we're going forth with love in our cup. And this cup is connected to this cup, which is connected to the angels of commitment, the lovers, the connection. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. So now it's triple confirmation that we are manifesting with the Ace, and this is our connection to the Sun in our expansion with the Queen of Pentacles. Where are you? Where are you, Queen? There it is. All right, now let's just get a message and see what's being activated by the feminine and the masculine. All right. What is being activated? The Three of Earth. The power of creativity. Recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. And there we are, connecting with our light, our Three of Pentacle pals, our soul tribe members, in order to expand on the path and make sense of our past, what we're doing, mission work. And it's connected to the Six of Water, which is the Six of Cups. Memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing the past. And we're healing. We're healing with the energy of the child. Okay. And there is, we always remember, there's a high, there's a charge when we, off nostalgia lane. We can get high living off nostalgia lane. But we recognize that and we understand we're building off of the truth, we're building off of the present moment, the charge. That's how we're in the energy of the Taurus, and we're cutting off the dead ends in order to really be high vibe. And this is high vibe with even just how we live, how we look. You know what I mean? It's like when you get a really good night's sleep and you can see it in your face the next day. And when you don't get a good night's sleep and you can see your eyes are all puffy, your face is all swollen, you know, your throat hurts, maybe you have an earache, you feel groggy. But you get, you know, like that's that great sleep. You get this great sleep and you just look so youthful. You have so much energy. You're so vibrant. This is healing like that, and honoring that, and doing the things that you need to do to allow that for yourself. And it's connected to the dolphin. Okay, masculine. Let's see here. The Queen of Ariel, mature, practical, generous, happy, nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and a wise advisor. Well, I don't think we could get any more confirmation that we were manifesting through the Pentacles energy. And we're grounding love. We're grounding our abundance. We're doing this. And it's connected to the Two of Michael, which is the Two of Swords. It will all be better if you just make a decision. Overanalyzing a problem, find a compromise. So we're finding a compromise in order to find peace. And we're using the Swords energy, and that's connected to the High Priestess, Archangel Haniel. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. And this goes back to channeled messages. This is part of the energy we're using to being blessed, and this is how we're connecting. And this is how we're doing this. Guys, I'm just speechless. We've got the Queen of Pentacles 4 times. She made her presence known. She's in channeled information. Like, there are so many signs and synchronicities pointing us towards the fact that we are manifesting in the 3D now. Okay? Just the information that you can receive on what the Pentacles suit offers alone, okay? And then just the gift of the Queen of Pentacles. The suit of Ariel, which is the suit of Pentacles within this tarot. The previous 3 suits deal with aspects of our lives that are non-physical, such as our passions, emotions, and thoughts. The suit of Ariel, Pentacles, on the other hand, represents the material world. These cards deal with the daily part of living, including physical health, pursuing education and careers, and the planet on which we reside, which are all things we're transforming. And we're in a time of change and expansion from the sun to the moon. For this suit, we have chosen Archangel Ariel because her magical powers of manifestation and her love of the world's animals and the environment. Well, that also is a blast of information for the times we are in. What a gift. Thank you. Now, let's see what the Queen has to say. The Queen of Ariel. Nurture yourself and those you love. There is a need for quality time with the people you care about the most. Practical and wise advice should be freely offered or accepted. You may see the truth clearly when those around you don't. You excel at taking care of others, but don't forget to take care of yourself. You have the gift of being able to make anything more beautiful. Well, this is like sums up everything we've been discussing, I feel like, for the past 3 readings. All in one lovely message from the tarot. Thank you. Okay. And you know what? This is connected to divine guidance, which is the Hierophant. So now we have even more confirmation on that. This reading is just a beautiful gift of connections. Thank you, Spirit. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. And the Six of Fire. Victory, good news, it's on its way. Public recognition or rewards, and that's from the feminine. So this is connected to the masculine. This is the feminine. So here's the Six of Wands. We're healing from the dark. So that means we're coming back from the unknown. We've gathered the information. We're going to expand it with the masculine energy. We've achieved success. We've achieved healing. We've achieved what we've set out to do. And the masculine energy applying the divine guidance, and the Hierophant, the times we are in order to expand. And that's connected to the 10 of Raphael. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. And there we go. Our life's purpose, our path. Now we have our abundance. We achieved it. And this is healing. There's the Caduceus. The Caduceus is here. We have the rainbow light energy to show that we've done healing with the children, with the child. We've expanded with the light. We've connected our soul to our spirit and allowed transformation of healing. We've healed from separateness through the energy of the divine and the healing of the inner child. This is just beautiful. Thank you. Like, I just don't know what else to say. Because now we've got the Six of Raphael. Embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. And this is connected to the Page of Earth. And that's good news about financial matters, wanting to do something more challenging, a new area of study. So we're expanding with our teaching here with the energy of the High Priestess. And it all comes back to the Emperor. And there is Archangel Michael. Organization and logic, structure and discipline, leadership. And this is the masculine energy helping us to defeat the devil and face our shadows and heal to expand. That's what the gifts of Archangel Michael. And now we have achieved what we set forth to do with our expansion with the sun. And La Luna, of course. Thank you. Okay. Well, let's just close it out with the animals. We're just going to get one last message. This reading was lit. Like, I could keep going, guys. This is beautiful. The connections within this reading. Like, the Nine of Cups is sitting right here. Wish fulfillment. Make a wish. Dreams become reality. A joyful time of life. More and more confirmations on a time that we are being blessed. We are in a time of blessings from healing. Okay. But we've been through a lot. We've been through a lot of transformation. We've been through a lot of time in the dark night of the soul. We've been, spending a lot of time in the negative, so we understand the positive more. And so we understand the negative to relate. Seeker of Shells, Polar Bear. And this is the Seeker of Cups. And it's connected to the wolf, the Nine of Fossils. And the wolf was the last connection here that spoke from this tarot deck at our moon reading. And what we are seeking is the truth. There it is. Air, seeker, and water. And there is now where we're connecting to. We know that we're adding the energy. My goodness. Of air to the mix. So we're adding the air to the water. And that's the seeker to the shells. And that's the connection between the masculine and feminine right now. Curious, contemplative, surprising, profound. Powerful, perceptive, and immensely curious, polar bear roams the Arctic, sniffing out unusual or interesting treasures. Gathering wisdom from ice and snow clouds and wind and polar seas, the great white bear attunes seamlessly with the natural world. Spirit helper, intuitive dream guide, polar bear offers endurance. Wow. Astute observation and steady passage as we explore the far reaches of inner realms. This is big. So now here we have the polar bear journeying with us as we are doing all this work within the hidden realms, the unknown, as we're seeking. This is big. Seekers suggest movement and travel, as well as emotional ups and downs, playful and friendly, or impatient and defensive. This seeker's unpredictable personality can both charm and frustrate. The blend of air and water elements suggests a desire to go within. Understand thoughts and passions. So now there's the connection from without to within again. So we're going to blend air and water elements and find the desire to go within, understand thoughts and passions, and know ourselves more intimately. An intelligent, solitary traveler, polar bear represents potentially difficult yet profoundly rewarding spiritual quests. Well, thank you, polar bear. Oh, and I got a little polar bear having a drink over here. Okay, this card recommends we open to love, follow our passion, and take an emotional risk by venturing into the dark mystery of the unknown. So we're not fearing the unknown anymore. We're seeking it. Like polar bear, we may discover inner strength and surprising buoyancy. Sensitive, clever, fierce, and fearless, polar bear responds genuinely to life and asks you do the same. Explore, wander, and keep curiosity alive. Follow the journey within. Now, see, there was the connection. We got to follow the journey from within, because we went from within to without. Now we're going to go back from without to within, and we're going to explore, and we're not going to fear the unknown, because we're manifesting them. We're going to bring it back out, and we're going to ground it all with all of this freaking Queen of Cups, Pentacles energy. Like, where'd she go? There's only right here. It's because we got a big pile here. Let's just let the child close this out. Where are we going, child? Where are we going? Wow, isn't that a beautiful space to be in? Wrong one. Okay, the universe and the Five of Pentacles. So we're putting an end to our lack of and worry through transformation, and it's through the cup. And the Prince of Cups and the Ace of Cups all goes back to the Queen of Cups and what we're doing here with this energy. The Piscean energy, to connect to our abundance, to see the energy we are seeking within the unknown. Have knowledge to the information, access to it. And we know it's about the Two of Cups. And now here is the Empress. So there we go. Masculine and feminine connected. The moon and the sun. Connection restored. Balance restored. This is the path. Much love and healing vibes sent your way to create with today. I'll see you soon. Until next time. Take care. Yeah, and it's that swords energy. We're adding the sword. We're adding the truth to the generous charge. And we're making sacrifices. But we're going to continue on working with our with our Three of Pentacle pals, our soul tribe members. On our path. And this is also connecting to our divine wisdom. Alrighty, guys.